Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So, as everyone knows, most of the country is shelter in place and a lot of people are not traveling. And I think it's important that we pay attention to our own health and safety as well as our families and friends and everyone else around us, our health and safety, and take important steps to try to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. Things like wearing a mask, wearing gloves, self-isolating. If you have to go out in public, doing all those things, washing your hands all the time, sanitizing your hands, cleaning your house, those kind of things. Well, as everyone else is, I was getting restless and getting to the point where I could do everything I could in my house. And as you know, I like to work on a lot of projects. So I was looking for a new outlet and different tools and just a change of scenery. So after taking the important health and safety steps, self-isolating, tracking my health for 2 weeks, washing my hands, not really leaving the house, all that stuff, and then also making sure that my family was doing the same, I decided to travel and see my family here in southeastern Iowa on the farm. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, and it'll be cool because it's a change of scenery, lots of space for the dog to run, and I have a lot of access to tools and workspace and things here, so I can make some cool stuff and get some cool videos up here on YouTube. So today, as promised, we are going to be working on the Mandalorian tracking fob. I'm going to be making it out of a new material, the new to me, different material than what I've been working with. I hope that you enjoy this, and stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, push the like button, and share with your friends. All right, here we go. I got a new material I'm really excited for. It's a new material to me. We're working with a very common model making and prop building material called Renshape. Like I said, this is the first time I'm going to be working with this. So obviously I'm not an expert in this material and what I can do with it. So I'm sure there'll be some people making comments and other things, but what I've heard is it's a very easy to work with material, very easily machinable, and it makes for very clean cuts. So what we're going to do with it is we're going to try to cut it down to shape of the Mandalorian tracking fob and make it out of this. I'm going to see which, make sure it's perfectly square here. That's not great. Looks like that corner is the best. I got 2 blocks of this, so I should be able to make 2 of them, or in case I screw one of them up. Actually, I think I'll be able to make a couple of them out of one chunk. You know what? I wonder if I can... I was going to use the bandsaw for this. I wonder if I can use the table saw for this. You know what, before I make my 20-degree cut on the front side, I'm actually going to mill it down to face it down to the right thickness that I need. So that way when I cut the 20-degree, it is the length that I want the face to be, rather than cutting it and then facing it, and then the actual millable surface isn't going to be the right length. Finally got the raw piece done. I'm gonna transfer my measurements from my paper to here. Mark out literally everything that I can and try to mill it out. All right, well, I've sanded it down. Some of the edges here. Tried to clean up the circle where the flashing light goes as best I could. I'm going to clean it off with a little bit of alcohol. And I think we're ready to paint. Now that I've got a primer on it, you can see all the edges. So, or all the sand marks. So I think when I sand it down, sand that all off again with a little finer sandpaper. Oh well. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to use for the red blinking light in the center here. I was going to use a piece of EVA foam form fitted, heat treated and form fitted to the right diameter, and I was using the end of a thumbtack. However, that is the exact right size that I want. So we're going to use that instead. So last night I was taking a look and playing around with this that I made yesterday. It's looking really, really good. I'm really happy with the paint job, the sizing, and how detailed it looks. So I'm very, very happy with it. If you've seen the prop in the show or here on my YouTube channel, you know that there's an antenna that goes off the top of it. And I was going to make that out of some baling wire here. That was the plan from the beginning, back in version 1, version 2, version 3 now. And I totally guessed on what size of hole I needed to drill to put the baling wire in the top there, and I got it wrong. First thing is I got to drill out this hole one size bigger so it can fit. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my paint job too badly. And then I've got to make a little greebly that goes on the top of the antenna. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, so I'm just going to make it up as I go along based on pictures and reference material. So here we go. nice looking antenna. It's pretty much exactly like the movie. So got to make a little greebly that goes on top here. I think I'm going to do that out of some scrap Renshape. See how it goes. And then glue this in there. I think I'll probably do a little painting on the... So the antenna is supposed to look rusty, but this is actual rust. So whoever, if it's me or whoever, if I sell this, I think I'm going to just paint that and make it look like rust. So. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Here it is. I'm really pleased with it. It looks so good. This will be available to purchase on my Etsy shop. I'll include a link in the description. So if you know someone who wants to Mandalorian cosplay or just Bounty Hunter cosplay, share it with them. So I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a like. Share it with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. See ya.